What is up, guys? My name is Dan from Pride Audio USA. Just a disclaimer, this is not a video for the beginners. Today, I'm talking to the baddest bass heads out there, people who don't take compromise on their gear. What are we going to talk about today? This is a UFO series, 18-inch Pride Audio sub, crown jewel of our company. Stay tuned. Alright guys, let's start with the exterior. Here we have the real carbon fiber cone and the real carbon fiber dust cap. So pretty much we're using our special molding technology to achieve these kind of results. The results would be the lighter and the stiffer cone by using only epoxy on the outside of the cone and the dust cap. On the back of it, we don't add additional epoxy in order to save weight, but we're still maintaining the same amount of rigidity and stiffness as the regular carbon fiber cones. You guys are probably wondering, what does a lighter cone mean to the user? Pretty much, you are not wasting any energy that the voice coil produces. By having lighter moving parts, you will put less strain on the internal assembly of the sub, pretty much making less heat on the voice coil and a lot less strain on your amplifier. All right, let's move on to surround. This surround has been specially developed and perfected over last 9 years. In this case, this surround has been developed exclusively for UFO and S5 series of Pride. This here ensures that your sub can travel 120 millimeters peak-to-peak movement, and with these ribs that we have here, it ensures that the movement of the cone and the voice coil assembly is perfectly linear, so you don't have to worry about any kind of voice coil rubbing against the motor, even though we were using extremely tight gap, but that's something that I'm going to talk about a bit later. So the combination of this surround with other soft bars that we have here in this sub, it gives you an outstanding 42.5 millimeters of excursion, which is the definite foundation for an awesome SPL output. So far, guys, you've probably noticed something a little bit different about this basket that we have here on this UFO sub. This is pretty much a cheat code basket. What does that mean for you? It means that this 18-inch sub is in fact having the surface area of a 19-inch sub, but this type of basket enables you to put this subwoofer in a regular 18-inch woofer box, still giving you that amazing 19-inch cone area. All right, moving on to one of the most important parts on this subwoofer. Here we have incredible 12-inch spider, 6 layers in standard. We can additionally add another 2 layers if the customer requires that. What this spider gives you, it gives you an outstanding control on high excursions. Also, it gives you extreme durability. 6 layers of spider is gonna keep your sub working for a very long time. Now moving on to the heart of the beast. What we have here is a neodymium motor. We have 12 slugs, 55 millimeters diameter by 20 millimeters height. Another thing that is worth mentioning is that the slugs that we use are of the highest grade and quality. That ensures that they will have a full magnetic field and capacity all the way up to 250 degrees Fahrenheit. Another thing that provides is a 30% more power than the regular neodymium slugs. While building this motor, we have used state-of-the-art machining processes, which gave us the ability to create an extremely tight gap, which in this case gives you the extreme control and extreme amount of flux inside the magnet and in the voice coil, giving you the highest possible efficiency and control. Now comes the question that everybody would want to know the answer for. Is what is the power handling on these things? The power handling that we're talking about in this case is 7,500 all the way up to 10,000 watts of RMS. Now, what I'm talking about is not just some number on a spec sheet or something. This is the real life tested. In multiple cases, these subs will handle all the power that you can have, you control on them. They will take it with ease, thanks to the 5-inch voice coil with 80 millimeter of winding height. Okay guys, so pretty much let's come with the conclusion. Real carbon fiber cone, dust cap, an awesome surround, 12-inch spiders, 5-inch voice coils, probably one of the most powerful motors out there. It all combines to give you the resonant frequency of 19 Hertz and a total Q factor of 0.12. Pretty much this combination gives you an awesome capabilities and the power that can pretty much make the tornado in your car. We would love to hear if you know any other subwoofers that can compete with the Pride UFO 18. We would love to hear from you, and feel free to put it in the comments. Thanks.